What is up, guys? My name is Ted Darklaw, and with me, as always, for the 100th time, is the Black Knight. We are the co-owners of Hella Toys, helladopetoys.com, and this, friends, this show do be hella dope. Aaron, how the hell you doing? You're muted.
No, I planned on yelling. I didn't want to yell into the mic.
Oh, okay.
What's up?
Nothing, man. How are you?
I'm good, man. One more work day before 2 days off.
Nice.
Yes. And just chilling.
Yeah.
Still haven't gotten over this stupid cough. Really
Bummer.
pissing me off.
As it should.
Yep. Other than that, man, we gravy, we Gucci.
Yeah, awesome.
We are dope.
And I just want to throw this up real quick. Our moderator, Simi Skies, giving a shout out to the new layout here, Aaron.
Ooh.
I don't know if you noticed, but we upgraded the studio a little bit.
I'm so like I don't see. I'm like John Cena. I don't see anything. I'm so used to how things were.
No, dude, you look good though. These nice new little boxes we got. You know what? I was wondering why everything sounded funny in my ear. These are in backwards.
Good job, bro.
Oh my god, everything sounds so much better. Everything sounds so much better. And yes, I did clean my mug. Thank you. So here we are, dude. 100 episodes in, brand new show layout.
Yeah.
Like maybe like a format. I don't fucking know, man. I'm calling it the hub, though. That's the hub right there. It's gonna keep me, yeah, right there. It's gonna keep me and you on track of what the fuck's going on.
It's not.
It's not. We'll be lucky if I could do this again next week. This was a labor of love.
We'll start with the welcome and then what you're sipping on, and the chat break, and then we'll go back to the chat break, and then another chat break.
Yeah, the whole thing.
We'll wrap it up, and then we'll just wrap it up.
It'll just all be chat break. That's all it is. The whole show, just chat breaks. But yeah, definitely want to hear feedback from the viewers of what they think about this.
Yes.
Yeah, but Aaron, how was your Christmas?
It was good, man. The children's got gifts, and we traveled all day, going to the in-laws, and then her grandparents' house, and then my sister's house, and sleep because I had to work the next day.
Yeah,
but it was good. It was good.
That is good. Did you get anything special that you're like just super stoked about? A jersey? No.
Well, I did get. So we went to a Blue Jackets game for the wife's birthday, right? Mm-hmm. And they had these Blue Jacket like jersey sweaters.
Okay.
Cool. And I'm like, fucks that. It costs $150. I am not buying that. Well, apparently the wife got it. She says that she got it on sale. We'll see how much of a sale it was.
We'll see when that credit card bill comes in.
Right. But I like it. It was cool. So the other night, I got some t-shirts and some stuff for the eventual one day to be created man cave. That's over there on that side, but it's not. I haven't touched anything yet. I removed 40% of the boxes though. It's not so box central over there.
Yeah, I got rid of some boxes. I shoved them in the back of the car, and then the cardboard recycling dumpster was full. And so they've just been in there for like a month. And now I have a brand new collection of boxes.
Yeah, like my thing is like I'm trying to take like a good amount of boxes like every week. So like my trash man does go, dude, what in the hell are you doing? Like, how do you have all these boxes? Like, you don't worry about that. You just put it in your little truck there, and then you just keep on trucking.
Yeah, keep on trucking, my friend.
Yeah. Don't worry about why I got boxes.
Yeah. It's none of your dang business. Maybe we're building forts.
Right.
Maybe you're done with those forts.
Yeah, maybe we're using them and we're power slamming kids through them.
Oh, I like that idea too.
As do I.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, Aaron, now for the 100th time, I have to ask you an incredibly important question.
Okay, I'm ready.
And that is,
I'm
Aaron,
wearing underwear.
what you sipping on?
Oh, okay. Well, I'm still wearing underwear, by the way.
Okay, well that's good.
Yeah. Keeping it simple. We are still rocking the 7 Select
Mhm.
purified waters of 7-Eleven or Speedway, whichever one you go to.
Mhm.
Whatever's in your town or both. 2 for $2.50.
2 for $2.50. What a
It's a deal. And then I just found out. And then I feel like I'm getting robbed though, because like they have this little setup behind where like I get the water at,
Mhm.
and like I'm like, oh man, what is this? A liter? Yeah, you get 1 liter or 2 liters for $2.50, right? 2 for $2.50. You get a gallon for $2.39. I'm like, well, why am I buying this for? Still get the damn gallon.
Yeah. Just get the damn gallon, dude.
I
Swear to God.
every time they just try to take more money from me.
That's what it's about. It's about keeping you down.
Indeed.
Mm-hmm.
Every time. They didn't tell me. They're like, hey man, you could just go get this gallon over there for like 20 cents less. I'm like, I would have done that.
Yeah. Well, then you got to.
I'm pretty sure I'm the only one that buys this water though.
Oh, really? Well,
I'm pretty sure.
I feel that way about Saratoga, so just restock it for me.
Because it's gross.
Yeah.
No, Chris. I will not buy dollar store water. That's
gross.
I'm too bougie for that.
Okay? Yeah, you might as well drink out of the fucking toilet.
I mean, there might have been a time.
That's where they got it. The dollar store toilet that hasn't been cleaned in 4 months. They're just like, we just refill the bottle like this.
Yeah. They put like a little fire under it, try and boil it. Like, oh, we distilled the water.
Yeah. But they didn't.
Yeah.
They didn't.
But, Northern Nomad is going to ask my question for me. He wants to know, along with the chat wants to know, what your sucker sipping on?
I wasn't sure where we were going with that. I was like, yes, no. And I had to scramble to find it. There's like 500 things in here now. The back of the house, the things you guys can't see behind the hub, behind that hub right there. There's a lot of things.
A lot of things.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
What are you sipping on?
Aaron, I'm glad you asked.
Well, I didn't ask. Northern Nomad asked. I was just his representative.
Well, you know how I love Saratoga. And you know how I love celebrating. So I bought the biggest bottle of Saratoga, a champagne-sized bottle of Saratoga to celebrate this historic occasion, Aaron. The biggest bottle of Saratoga quite possibly in the universe.
I thought you wouldn't got that blue bottle of champagne again.
Nope. Nope. And then, in my trusty Hella Dope mug, I have some Diet Pepsi to keep me caffeinated.
Indeed. No, we did get a new Keurig. I thought about brewing some coffee.
Mm-hmm.
But then I realized that my coffee mug is in my car.
That's a weird place to keep your mug, sir.
It's quite windy outside.
It is quite windy. I don't know what's going on out there today. It is fucking crazy. I saw lightning and shit. I'm like, what the hell? Trees are blowing over.
Sprite plus Fireball equals Spite or Spitfire? Ooh. I do like Sprite. I do like Fireball.
Mm-hmm.
It's a Canaan.
Is that? Are we going to do that next week on the New Year's toy hangover?
Maybe.
Or maybe we'll. You know what? We'll wait. We'll both do it when we have Zakanan on. 2 weeks from now.
2 weeks from now.
2 weeks from now.
I'll save my Sprite and Fireball, or potentially buy more, whichever one comes first.
Yeah, let's do that for when Zakanan is on. Okay. We'll have a special "What You Sippin' On" segment. Okay. Well, Aaron, I think it's time to to say hello to our friends in the chat. So we're gonna take a little chat break, guys, and see what's going on with y'all's.
Okay. All right. Well, you know who's already starting the day off right. It's him. It's the man. Goalkeeper. Always number one. The hell, hello, goalkeeper.
Hello.
Not to be outdone, but Trust the Screamer follows right behind him. Happy Hella Dope Hanukkah. Well, happy Hanukkah there, sir.
Well, it's because we can't celebrate Kwanzaa, so
that makes sense.
Yep.
That makes sense. One day I will.
One day.
Daredevil Dave, good evening. How's it going? Miss Stacy Hatch, she's here. She's here this week.
She's here. She made it. We're glad things are good. Just in time for Christmas. Hope you had a great one.
As do I. Also, of course, Zakanan, rumbling in the stream as usual. Good to see you. Cutthroat Comics. I'm so ready for the new year to come. 2025. Goodbye to 2024, and hello to Hella Dope. Getting better in 2025, or are we? Are we getting better in 2025?
This is the peak. We're gonna go backwards now.
Yeah, we're gonna go back to episode 1.
Yeah, back to the kitchen with you, Aaron.
Damn it! Actually, really good idea to do the fridge, and I don't have to go as far to get a drink.
Yeah.
Even though I did think about putting like a little mini fridge or something down here, why not?
Yeah, why not? Besides the massive upgrade to your electric bill, that's why mine's never plugged in, and it just holds my Mortal Kombat arcade cabinet because I was too cheap to buy a stand for it.
I mean, everything has a purpose in life.
Yeah, no, it works out perfectly.
Exactly. Let's see here. We got a Headcanon Unlimited. Also, tumbles into the stream, does a backflip and a round kick to the like button. Like it.
That's what I like.
I support that.
I also support that.
And then, of course, the Titan Hail to the Hell Dope Duo. Hope you had a great Christmas and a happy New Year. 2025 will be amazing. Maybe it's already amazing.
Maybe it is.
We're already in 2025. We've seen it.
Mm-hmm.
And we're just coming back to let you know that it's indeed amazing.
It is. Well, anything's got to be better than this year. I'll tell you. Gross.
Ain't that the damn truth?
Ready to pack it up.
Robert Dividend Realms. It's a hella dope Angela time. And I'm mad about power. We'll get into that. Don't worry.
Oh, yeah. We're getting into that. PowerCon, be ready.
That's what that stuff Chad calls. You know.
That's that bullshit.
Exactly. Miss Allison Troy, Retro Toy Princess, a member for 3 months.
Love it.
Yes. Thank you so much. What's in the box? That's what. I'm about to say, like, what is it? Like, we have a box? Like,
yeah.
Oh, we are the box.
We are the box. In the box. What's in the box?
But not the music television that you control.
Oh, yeah. I don't think our viewers are going to get that reference, but
that's okay.
It's okay.
It's fine. What else we got? We got Matthew Von Fossen over on Facebook. It says, "Hey fellas, what's up?
What's up, buddy? Miss you."
And of course, the missus has come to join us. Good evening, Hella Dope. Happy 100th episode. A little heart emoji.
Oh, so sweet. She's had to deal with you doing this 100 times.
Yeah, pretty much.
You know what? Happy 100th episode to you, Bethany.
Yes, happy also 100th episode. Trust the Screamer, happy hella 100. Love it. Junkion Crafts and Builds, happy hella dope evening. Also, side note, today, midnight, so in 2 hours and 45 minutes Eastern Standard Time, you can vote for Junkion for the Nerdies as Rookie of the Year. So make sure you get that vote in. Rock the vote. Get Junkion Rookie of the Year. And if he doesn't get it, write our name in the ballot just for the sake
just for funsies, because we got robbed last year.
and every year following and after.
Yeah, every year moving forward.
Yes. I'm just gonna keep writing our name in every year just for the sake of it.
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
Okay.
Gotta remind him. We haven't sent an email out lately, so
There we go. I was saving it. Those things
Yeah.
be costing, man.
yeah, they get expensive.
Oh, the Titan says, wait, since when did this show have an agenda? I mean, there was always an agenda.
We're woke now.
Yeah. Is that
We have an agenda.
Exactly. Lunchbox Killer. Yo, what's happening? Hella dope. What's up? And then
What up?
I like this name better.
Mhm.
Hella Hub.
Yes, the Hella Hub. Welcome to the Hella Hub. It's perfect.
Love it.
Perfect.
Do not copyright strike us because we are stealing that.
Yeah, we're stealing Hella Hub.
That is now a thing.
That's our thing now. We made it up completely.
Kaiju Kitty. What's it? And then I know we brought up our good friend Northern Nomad, but he's been missing for a while, and it feels very very right that I should try this, even though he switched it up on me this time. But we're gonna try and see how this works out. Northern Nomad says, "What's up? And can you dig it, suckers? With some emotional damage."
I don't have emotional damage on there.
It's okay. I had to throw it in there. Cutthroat Comic says, I like the new upgrade on the look of the show. I guess you're moving up in the YouTube world. We tried.
Trying, so all the talking head toy YouTube live streams, they kind of look the same now, and I was just like, you know what, we need something different. And StreamYard jacked up their fucking price. So I said, well, yeah, they did by a fucking ignorant amount, like at least 3 times, close to 4. But I was like, well, if we're gonna fucking pay that much, I'm going to tinker and tamper and abuse this StreamYard system and get every fucking penny out of it. So that's what we're doing.
Hell yeah. Ken's Toys is here. Hello, how's it going?
Hello.
The Titan says they're definitely changing up the show. First, the hub, and how Black Knight is wearing underwear. Oh, it took off. Hey, it was really 98 shows. Okay, the first 2 shows was a possibility that they were on. Like, I can't confirm nor deny that.
Mm-hmm.
Just saying.
Yeah.
And oh my goodness,
Oh my goodness,
Mr. Laser Pants himself.
He's here.
Our super sticker.
Oh, I bet it was a sticker of a butt.
Probably, or a potato wang. I'm not sure.
Oh, well, either way, I appreciate it, and I'm going to cherish it forever.
I will until YouTube takes half of it.
That's why he had to make it so much.
All right.
YouTube's going to take theirs, StreamYard's going to take the rest, and then yeah,
pretty much. We just get to be amused by the sticker.
Yeah, which I really hope is a big old hairy butt.
Yeah.
Thank you, Laser Pants.
With a generous $2 super chat. Happy 100 to the Hella Dope team. One of the best.
Thank you. Thank you.
1 second.
1 second. You can't just 1 second the show.
Well, I can because I was brought coffee and the official Hella Dope Mython the Python mug.
Oh, I love it. That was what was in your car?
No. This was upstairs.
I was gonna say you made Bethany go out in the wind and the rain to go to get.
I would
dirty ass mug out your car.
I would do that, but no, I did not. And then the tall boy did it. Thank you, sir.
Yep.
Anyway, also, big news here. Of course, it's not a show of our moderator, Mr. Action, aka Action Figs, does
Actually,
not
no.
gift dope memberships. He gifted 5. So those
Wow.
5 go to Ken's Toys, Cutthroat Comics, Matthew Madsen, Laser Pants, and The Briscoe.
Couldn't go to better people.
Could not. Glad. Welcome to the dopeness.
The dopeness.
Soon to be future hashtag still reserves. It's gonna be a thing. And also trust the screen with a generous $2 super chat. Gotta show that love. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
There's a lot. I'm gonna go to this last one and then we can come back.
Okay.
There's a lot. Oh
yeah, there's a lot.
Largo's Lair. Yeah. How you doing? Happy Helicentennial to you, my friend. And then V Conley with that generous $4.99 super chat. This is like PTI part of the interruption that's also on ESPN. But the cool action figure analyst of Ted Nairn. Congratulations on 100. Still reserves for life.
I am not going to hide the fact that I ripped off ESPN. 100% ripped off ESPN. Like down to the T, man. So not ashamed of it. Ripped them off.
He really did.
They can't come copyright strike me.
He called me. He's like, hey, I need you to log in to StreamYard real quick. I wanted to see this jacking of ESPN that I did.
I just totally
okay.
Stole the whole thing.
The whole thing. Oh my goodness. All right.
It works though. It works. And I was like, how many the YouTube toy watchers are sports ball people too? Like maybe they won't even notice.
Yeah.
Oh. Like I was sitting, what was that OSU football game last weekend? The Tennessee game?
That was that was 2 weeks. It was last week. It was.
So there I was sitting courtside at the OSU Tennessee game, and ESPN caught me in the front row, and I was on camera and I waved. You guys can go back, you can watch it. And I was like, they are on to something. And then, lots of home runs. It was a good event. Good bout.
A good bout. A good
bout.
Horrible. These are all lies, by the way.
I don't lie. I'm live on YouTube. Why would I lie?
Exactly. Anyway,
are we
the agenda?
Are we pausing the chat to push the agenda?
Yes.
All right, Aaron. Well, it's been a minute, but some stuff is landing at the Hella Dope warehouse. It took us a lot of fighting, crying, begging, pleading, but we were able to squeeze a drop from the fucking stone and got some shit delivered to us. And hopefully that the toy vendors are going to just open diarrhea toys all over us here in the next coming weeks, because everything has sucked. But we got some new stuff coming in. I noticed it was Friday night, maybe. The website was just fucking exploding, which I thought was weird because we hadn't promoted some of these things. But what's coming to us? Some stuff has landed, some stuff's on the way. What's coming, Aaron?
I don't know. What landed at your house?
Well, what landed at my house? Fuck, I didn't even get it. You tell them about Superman. I forgot to grab the thing, and I'll be right back.
Jesus, this guy.
Tell them I forgot to grab it. It's huge.
That's what she said. Anyway, headcanon, no. Still have no word on that yet. But we are receiving tomorrow the McFarlane Christopher Reeves Superman. That is on the way. There is a potential platinum edition. I don't know. I'm just gonna put my hand in a box and then I'm gonna ship it. If you get one, awesome. If you don't get one, awesome. If there's none in the box, I tried. So that'll be here tomorrow. A couple orders have already come in for those. Those will go out more than likely on Tuesday, depending on what time UPS guy shows up. But yes, no death head yet. Haven't heard anything. Jessica Fletcher is in process of shipping, I guess. I don't know. They sent us a list of stuff. That is one of them. I think it's the clothed version, and then the Toonie one hasn't processed yet. I don't know. NECA's still on NECA stuff.
Well, speaking of NECA stuff, they did actually finally ship us something. It was a weird shipment. Out of all the things that they owe us, I was just like, well, I mean, I guess you got to start with something, but it's so fucking random. But this is the NECA Der Clown Krampus, which is creepy as fuck, by the way. We have not sold out of pre-orders. There's still a couple of these left. I can't even see anything now. This thing's weird as shit. I don't get it. This is not for me. But it is really big and really hefty. Yeah, so Krampus is in stock, and then we have the other Krampus, which is pictured up above in the corner. That is on its way to us now. I thought these were going to come together. They did not. But like I said, 2 or 3 of these left in stock. They are available on the site now. Go get you some.
Go get you some. Go get you some. Also, Ken, you could keep sending those. We don't mind. I blow them up and I put them on my ceiling and I admire.
Your mirrored ceiling.
I'm not supposed to tell people that.
Aaron's looking at you, looking at him.
Man, looking at me.
God damn it. I forgot to shut the warehouse door. I got all this fucking noise coming in. Hold on.
Okay. Halt the Basher. Street Fighter. Here's the news that I have on Street Fighter right now. DJ is shipping. They over-ordered DJ and they got them all. Under-ordered on the other 2. I don't know. They said sometime in the next 2 to 3 weeks, they should be receiving some of those back in stock. So we are in the waiting game because we were on the bottom of the totem pole when it comes to shipping out. So hopefully we don't have to wait much longer, but that is where that stands. Popeye is about 2 weeks out. We will have those hopefully in 2 weeks.
Popeye's 2 weeks out?
I think, yeah, pretty close. 2 weeks, yeah.
Oh, that's so exciting. Holy shit. Holy shit. Just, I fucking hate Mezco pre-orders because you just never know, and they burned us, and so just, I'll be happy when it lands. I'm not going to worry about it until then.
That's fine. Before we move into the rest of the show, Chris wants to know, Ted, what action figure are you looking forward to adding to your collection next year, man?
Fuck, dude. I have no clue. So, I mean, I guess it's technically 2024, but our Valaverse shipment is going to head our way around the new year.
Yes.
And there are some figures in there that I would like to steal.
Indeed.
There's some Marvel Legends I'm really excited about. That Marvel Legends Kane, dude, I've been waiting a fucking decade for Marvel Legends Kane, and it looks so good. Looks so good. Need that in my life. So looking forward to that as well. But yeah, that's off top of my dome. That's what I'm thinking. What about you?
I think I'm leaning more towards the Necronomis's wave, man.
Oh, how did I forget about that?
There are some gold mines in there, and I'm looking for all of that.
Yeah, that's soon too, right? They're on the boat.
Yeah, it's coming.
They're on the boat.
You know it. So all you fine Necronomus pre-orderies who did not pay in full, get ready. That invoice is coming.
Yeah, because our invoice is coming.
Yes, it is.
Lunchbox,
I believe they are. I'll have to double check when everything arrives and I sort through all that. There might be one left over that I just didn't add back in because somebody I think canceled it last minute. But reach out to us on Instagram and I will let you know once they arrive.
And then, quick side note as far as what's new, I have a flash sale going on, Aaron, for the prestigious Helidope crates. So they are now at the lowest price they have ever been, down from $35 all the way to $20. There are a handful of sets left. I would like these to go before we begin full-on out production of the Wave 2 crates. So right now, helidopetoys.com, you can go get your original version 1 Helidope crates for $20. So go do that. $20.
You get $20, I get $20.
Yeah, so yeah, I absolutely love these crates. They're very, very special to me. If you got some, order some more. If you missed it, they're there. They're cheap. Go get them. Go get you some.
All right.
All right. That's everything that is coming or is here. But yeah, thank you. I left the screen and left the chat up.
Yeah, I know. It's okay.
So, Aaron, we are at episode 100, dude.
Yeah.
100. 100 times we have spent a Sunday. 100 Sundays we have spent doing this. I guess I kind of want to know, did you think we would make it here?
I'm surprised we're still in business. I don't have a YouTube show at 100.
It is quite the milestone, especially for people. We haven't hit 1K subscribers, but you know, we jammed out 100 episodes of something that people don't watch, and we're proud of it. Damn it!
Yeah,
Proud of it. So looking back, especially this year, you got any highlights off the top of your head? Favorite guests, favorite episodes, things that brought you the most joy? We started off the year with Lawrence and then Ninja, and then everything went crazy.
Yeah, it did. I would probably say like the episode that like stands out to me the most in my mind was when we had our good friend Junkie on and Trust the Screamer on. Oh no, I'm sorry, we were on their show. That happened. Never mind. Scratch what I was getting ready to say. Yeah, I don't care. I'll say it anyway. Best show I remember in general that involved us was that show where we got revealed to be an action farce.
Oh yeah, that was a good day. That was a good day.
That picture is still my profile picture for Facebook.
As it should be forever, because like if you look at you at age, we'll say 27, Aaron, not that long ago, right?
No,
it's pretty spot on. Quentin did a phenomenal job. And then, you know, I'm not much to work with as it is, so he did a fine job dealing with this mess as well. But man, like, it's almost like he saw you and he was like, this will be my masterpiece.
I am his muse.
He just started chiseling you out of stone.
I mean, obviously, have you met this?
Yeah.
Like,
beautiful specimen.
David's got nothing on this.
Yeah.
Mona who?
More like Monin.
16th what? That's right. Remember that. What about you, man?
I kind of have like a tie.
Wait, sorry. I need to rebuttal my statement real quick. I'm sorry.
Okay.
My favorite episode was when Stacy took over and beat Robert's ass.
Yeah, that was a good time. That was a real good time. We need to we have been bad because of the holidays, so we did the members only stream, and then Thanksgiving and Christmas came and we had guests booked and all this shit. So we haven't done another one of those. So I'm gonna look to do one of those maybe in January.
Mhm.
So if you are a channel member, you can tune in. We'll do a members only stream where we will do a drawing for one other person because Stacy is holding a seat for the next one officially. But for one other person to join her live on the show, you can come sit in the hub with us, the Hella Hub. I don't know how I'm going to fit people in here. Actually, I got to figure that out before we bring guests in. There's not a lot of room now. But yeah, that's one of the perks of being a member, as well as the fact that, you're going to get some codes and there might be like a free shipping code dropping this week.
Sorry, Robert.
Sorry, RIP Robert. So two shows that stand out for me because one show definitely stands out, and that's when we had Ninja on. We were so excited to have Ninja, and he had really bad weather and he kept breaking up, and we powered through it, and it sucked because he was just dropping some fucking fire on us, dude. And every time he was about to make this killer fucking point, he would like freeze up, and it was a bummer because it was a beautiful episode outside of that. But I really enjoyed having the fellas over at Monday Night Raw.
Yes.
We had
Yojo
Toy
Jerk.
Gains, and Yojo Jerk on. Those guys can just go with the flow, man. Like, we didn't have to fucking really manage anything. We just let them come on and we let them talk and we let them do their fucking shit, and it was a blast. We laughed, we cried.
We did.
It was
we got raw dogged.
yeah, we did. That was a really good one. And then I enjoyed our new tradition of having our last guest being Laser Pants, where we did the lightning interview round, which is now something that we're going to keep around. So Zakanan, be ready. You're going to be the next victim of the lightning interview. But that went over well. Yeah, no, so many good shows, man. Like we've had Quentin on, we've had Radnom on, we've had Ed and Travis on. Fuck, dude, so many people.
Indeed.
I thought I would remember this more once we went down to one show. I'm like, oh, the fucking episode with Legend series was so good too, because remember,
I like that one.
He fucking cut the promo on us, like he took over the show and fucking cut our power. Oh, that was such a good episode.
Everything leading up to that episode was fantastic.
Yeah, man.
But still, nothing beats Stacy beating down Robert with a 1/12 steel chair.
Literally killed him on camera.
Yeah.
I said I should call 911, but
I didn't want to be next on the list.
I had front row seats. I ain't no snitch. Yeah,
that's right. Snitches get stitches.
Yeah. So in regards to the show, we're on episode 100. I don't know, man. How do you feel about this? Like, is this just, it's whatever? Because the New Year's Toy Hangover, that's going to be episode 101. We're literally starting back over at episode 1, but it's 100, 101. How are you feeling about where we're at right now based off of where we started?
Man, I mean, we've upgraded a lot, obviously, I started in a kitchen. Mm-hmm. I am now here. We've grown. We've altered our show multiple times. Not just by look, but like how we run the show itself. It's less more about you gotta do the show Sunday. They're like, oh hey, I'm actually like just kind of jazzed up for this one. It's like, oh man, 100. It's gonna be big. So I don't know. I'm liking it. I'm looking forward to the next 100.
Yeah, I'm trying to like remember the turning point of when we got good at this, but I don't know if we're actually still good at this or not. Like, I still feel like it's amateur hour every fucking week I come on here, and I'm thankful that like there's more than 5 people watching. Right now there's 51, so we got 16 on X, 34 on YouTube, and one from Facebook watching right now, which is awesome. And like I would have liked to hit 1,000 subs before we hit episode 100.
Oh, nice.
But I'm okay. Like this shows that we're committed. Like
Yeah.
when we sat down and did this, the agreement was like, look, we're not going to do this unless we can 100% be consistent, and we have to do this. And aside from us taking a few weeks off here and there, uh, dude, we did it. We've been here. We've been showing up. We've made a ton of new friends because of this silly show.
Yeah.
Uh, we've exposed the brand inappropriately to small children. You know, um, uh, so it's it's exciting, man. I'm really happy to be here. I'm happy we made it this far, and I don't know. I guess what's the next big one? 150, 200? Like, do we even get excited about this anymore?
I don't know. I guess you're gonna have to tune in to find out.
I guess we will. I guess we will. Uh,
Hello, hubbies.
Hello, hubbies.
I like that one.
All right. Well, let's talk about the thing that's got us the most fired up here.
Yes.
PowerCon gone. Actually, I should have named this Power Gone. Oh.
Oh.
So I'm gonna break down the news, and then you tell me what you think, Aaron. So PowerCon announced this past week that they are partnering with Toylanta in March. So there's no official PowerCon by itself. It's a Toylanta / PowerCon that is in March in Atlanta. So moving from Columbus to Atlanta in 3 months.
Yeah.
Anybody who knows us knows our love for PowerCon, and I'm sure we're going to get into that. But I haven't gotten to talk to you much about this aside from the screenshot that I sent and you saying a few choice swear words. So let's hear it, man.
Well, I mean, let's start with the basic part of the conversation. PowerCon was in California, and they brought it home because the financials, the traveling, all of it made sense. Okay, 2 shows in Columbus, and then all of a sudden, now you move it, partner with however way you want to slice this word down to Atlanta, Georgia. Now, Atlanta's closer than California in retrospect to Ohio, but why? I really just want to know why. Like, it's not like it wasn't like there wasn't a big showing. 2 years in a row. I mean, I would say a very nice turnout.
Yeah.
Maybe not 4 days. Maybe that was the killer. Maybe 4 days was a little too much. Keep it 3 days. 3 days would have probably been the sweet spot. But I don't know. It was like I said, it was very odd at the end of the last show when they were handing out all the little flyers like, oh hey, sign up for next year's PowerCon, and I'm like, dope. I have my money and I got my little paper filled out, and I go to the little booth and there's no one there.
Yeah, that was awkward. Yeah.
So like maybe I'm like, oh man, maybe I missed it, or maybe it's somewhere else. Huh. They're like, nah, we piecing out. We're just not gonna tell you. So I don't know. I mean, maybe it's a good move for them. It's not so much responsibility on their end, I guess, because Atlanta is already, an established con.
Well,
I just don't understand the move.
I think that's the problem. So let's look at this timeline. Okay. I'm going to break down the timeline from 2022 up until this post. Okay.
Mhm.
So 2022, they moved to Columbus, Ohio, first time. And I was excited. Met lots of YouTubers that I admired at the time. It was a good show. We formed this company there in 2022 at PowerCon. That is literally where we formed the company. That is why this show means so much to us. And all the people that were in California, they were pissed, right? It had always been in California.
Mm.
People were happy with it there. And look, I was a dick about it. I was like, fuck yeah, it's here. I'm happy. So then we had the luxury of being vendors there in 2023. We got to once again meet YouTubers that we admired. We made a lot of new friends. You're right. There was a significant crowd there, dude. Like that. I think it was Saturday.
Yeah.
There was a line fucking like 2 miles long. I walked
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
I walked that fucking line. And yeah, Sunday was hit or miss, but I think there was a good turnout. And they said over the PA when the show ended on Sunday, hey, thanks for coming. Join us next year, Labor Day weekend.
Mhm.
We did get that piece of paper. We did fill it out. There was nobody there. So fine, we'll scan it and email it or whatever. Don't know. And then Val goes on podcast. I can't think of the name of the podcast off the top of my head. If somebody in the chat knows, please go ahead and put it in there. I want to give credit to them if somebody wants to go back and watch it. But there was a podcast where they interviewed him, and after saying they were going to be there Labor Day weekend in 2024, he said, well, actually, I don't think that's going to happen, because it's a holiday weekend. Dragon Con is going on. The toy makers need time to make an exclusive. You can't just flip out an exclusive with like such weird notice. The convention center's got something going on the weekend I want. So we're just going to hold it for a year. And that gives Four Horsemen and other people time to make their toys, make the exclusives. And so we all waited. We all sucked it up. And in summertime, people were saying, hey, when any update? They said fall. Fall, we got you an update. Fall comes around and they are implying that it is going to happen here in Columbus, Ohio. That is what they are implying. They've stated it. And then everyone's like, okay, well, it's October, November now. People are like, okay, well, when we got a plan. At 2025 is around the corner. If people are traveling from
hotels,
yeah, you got to book hotels, you got to travel, you got to request time off of work, you got to figure all that stuff out, save money, all of it. And it was just kind of like radio silence. And then right at Christmas, they drop this news like it's a gift, like, hey, PowerCon is back, but now it's at Toylanta. And I've heard conflicting stories. I don't know what's true. I don't talk to Val. I don't know Val. I know he gave up the Motu forum that he ran for many, many, many years because that was costing him a lot of money. And that's fine. He wanted more time for himself. He wanted to take a year off from PowerCon so he had more time with his family. That's cool. I understand that. Some people are saying he just doesn't want to do it anymore. Some people are saying maybe there wasn't enough money. Just, I don't know, do it or don't. Like, it kind of feels like it's shitting on the prestige of that brand when you cancel a show for a year and then you piggyback off of another show. Because no offense, if I'm going to fucking Toylanta, what the fuck difference does it make if PowerCon is tacked onto it? Like, what the fuck is that doing? Does that mean somebody's difference going to be there? Like, is it a connections thing? Like, oh yeah, you let me tag on to this, I can get you this person and this person. It's already a toy show. It's already a established toy show.
Yep.
It doesn't need that boost. And if anything, I don't feel like it boosts Toylanta, and I don't think it helps PowerCon.
No, I agree. Like I said, I think I like the running idea that was going around where PowerCon and MatsuriCon would blend together. Because
Yeah.
it's I mean, because like it's not a toy show; it's an anime convention. And what works? I mean, there are tons of anime toys at PowerCon and any other toy show you go to.
Yeah.
Why not blend the two together? That made sense to me. PowerCon and Toylanta don't make sense unless, like I said, like you were saying, maybe there's some power move, like I got some connections here that may boost you there, but I don't see it. No, that's like saying, hey, San Diego Comic Con and New York Comic Con are gonna like come together and do a show, but it's gonna be in St. Louis.
Yeah. Well, I like the idea of what you're saying with Matsuri Con because that was its own show and it was like the same size as PowerCon. Actually, it might have been bigger because not only did they have that huge convention space right next door, but they were also taking up like the hotel area as
Yeah.
well. And fuck, dude, they filled up that fucking restaurant.
Oh, yeah.
Holy shit. That was a lot of fucking furry ass motherfuckers. Um, See, I think a collaboration like that does help because you're introducing new people to new things that kind of go over.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know.
I mean, the toy side, I mean, it's not anime. I mean, unless you're like the Dragon Ball and all that, but like, it's still, a cartoon. It still works in the same lines of animation, and then you have all your toy creators there who sell them or created them or did something with like it just makes sense. Like that makes sense. Actually, I'm curious to like who came to who first. Did Val and them go to the guys over at Toylanta? Or did Toylanta go, hey, you know what? I got this really great idea. You should come to Atlanta. That'd be a great idea.
I don't know. It seems like a cop out. And again, I don't know the situation. I might be wrong. If Val wants to make an official public statement somewhere, he says, "Hey, this is why." Like, I'm going to support it. There's nothing I can do about it, right? It's done. The deal is done. There's no PowerCon in Columbus in 2025 now, and that sucks. That sucks for us. It sucks for Columbus because it's a huge show for Columbus. It is convenient for a lot of states to come here. Michigan, Indiana, Kentucky, Tennessee, fucking Pennsylvania, New York. It's a nice central spot where people can drive and not have to fly. And I don't think the hotels are that expensive out here. But it hurts Columbus. It hurts us. That was the biggest show we've ever done as a company.
Oh yeah, it's a company. I thought you're going as like biggest show we've had. I mean, that's probably the biggest show since WizardCon.
Yeah. And like it's a toy themed show. Like we didn't do GalaxyCon, which was, this month, because that's not the type of show where the collectors are going to come out and the YouTubers are going to come out. That's people who want autographs from celebrities and want to look at video game stuff. That's not necessarily our base. Like, could we have done okay there? Probably, but that's not
how much they were trying to get out of that damn canoe.
Yeah, that's not our primary demographic, and that's not why people are there. PowerCon, that's why people were there, and we were able to make a connection, and it was what we kind of based our year around. So now all we have are local shows. And don't get me wrong, I love the local shows. I love the Columbus Toy and Game Show in March and in August. I love what our new friends have done at the Midwestern Toy Show. That's what it is, right? I don't know why my mind's going blank. They were just here. They are great fellas. Richie's a great guy. They're just phenomenal people, and I love that. But it's not PowerCon, it's not what it is, and that sucks. And I think it's gonna be a long time before anything comes along and fills that void to the point where the Four Horsemen and Valaverse and AWOC and Savage Crucible are all going to fucking come here to Columbus. That's not going to happen again anytime soon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, there's really not much to say outside of that, honestly. I mean, it's a bummer. Like, it's the one show that we look forward to, and not just as a vendor standpoint. This was kind of like a reunion of all the people that we met. 2 years ago now, and then meeting people who we just recently met this year through the YouTubes. Like, it's just a great central spot to be like, hey, let's meet. We'll hang out and sell toys. We can go have some drinks and dinner later. Like, it was just a great way to connect. And now, according to the rest of these fine people, I guess we're gonna have our own Hella Dope Con.
I'm gonna call it SippyCon. It's be SippyCon. T-shirt that says "What you SippyCon." We'll have to work on that one. We'll work on that one.
Yeah, it kind of rolls off the tongue. We got to tweak something.
Almost there. And I know there's a flip side to this where people are like, oh, well, why don't you guys go to Toylanta or one of these shows like there's that one in Michigan, Motor City Con, something like that. Why don't we go to DFW or Joe Fest or something like that? And the answer is, like, it already costs a lot just to get events. So just for the show we did on Black Friday weekend, I mean, there was, I don't know, we'll say $250 for table space, $100 some bucks for the van, and then a lot of, the gas, and then the labor hours that went into setting up and tearing down. I don't even like driving the van to the fairgrounds because going there and back twice, it's 60 miles, 60 miles. I can't imagine fucking paying for a hotel, paying for gas, paying for a van, paying for a table, paying for food, driving 100, 200 miles.
Yeah.
Just to set up and maybe make a couple grand. Like
here, and I mean, the thing with that, like, saying it that way, I mean, that it would take away from what we originally stood for. Like, every show we go to, 95% of the things that you buy from us is at retail value.
Mm-hmm.
There are some here's and there's, like we'll bring some stuff from out of our personal collection just to sell that are at market value. But, like, if we were to go to a Toylanta, Joe Fest, DFW, wherever, like, now you're talking about, like, you gotta look at the logistics, selling shit. Like, I mean, now you're talking, okay, instead of this thing for $25, then we're gonna have to make it $28, $30, and that's just to make the ends meet. Like, I don't want to do that. In fact, because I'm gonna change all the prices, and I don't want to do that either.
Yeah, it's such a pain because it's not just the prices there; it's the prices on the site too. Because our POS system runs off of the website's engine, so anything, like, we can't mark something up without changing it on the site, and then it changes that for you at home.
I'm loving the chat right now.
I know. I've started all these. The next chat break is going to be a minute. So, yeah.
Oh my goodness, this is good stuff. But yeah, I mean, in a nutshell, bummer about PowerCon. I mean, I do hope maybe this is they haven't abandoned ship completely on 2025 in Columbus. Maybe they just move it later, like October. Nope, I don't even know. I don't know how they would do it. But I mean, if it's gone, like, for sure gone, that's just it. That hurts.
If it's gone because Val doesn't want to do it, then just kill it. If it's gone because Val doesn't have enough money, I mean, I hate to say it, but kill it. Why roll it through the mud?
Yeah.
Like, I mean, I guess, well, in 2026, it's definitely 100% without a shadow of a doubt going to be back here in Columbus in 2026. because of our efforts that we're doing with Toylanta in March. If I could hear that with a confirmation and be like, yeah, I even got some date ranges set up, I would feel a little bit better about it, but I don't feel better about this. People were left in the dark. We got strung along.
Because I don't think it's a vendor issue. Because I mean, you would have said if they would have said, boom, Labor Day weekend or 2 weeks before Labor Day weekend. Don't do it on Labor Day weekend. I get it. People are traveling, blah blah blah.
Yeah.
But like, hell, you could even if you raise the price up a little bit for vendor space, as long as you don't make it ridiculously high, people will pay it.
Yeah.
I mean, well, I think because Bobby brought Valorverse there for the first time, and did well to my understanding.
Yeah.
A lot of people Jason was there with AWOC, and he had just had Wave 2.
Yeah.
Wave 2 out, and then
because that's what we were waiting for. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. You remember that story?
I remember now. Yeah. So I mean, I don't know. I would love to pick his brain, mainly just to figure out why, but we'll probably never get that answer.
I don't think we'll get a real answer.
Hell, I'll take a half an answer. Just give me something.
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, I'm not trying to sound like a spoiled little child who's throwing a temper tantrum over his fucking favorite toy show going away. Like, if Val needs to deal with real life and that's too fucking much, then cool, dude, go fucking handle your shit. I give you all the love and respect in the world. Just don't fucking shit on your brand on the way out. Don't do that. That's my opinion.
Yes, Ed. Yes, Ed. I was very mad. Very, very mad. Very, very mad.
Yeah. We were fired up that day.
I feel those feelings coming back now.
And that stupid motherfucker.
Where them damn boxes at?
He could have just brought it with him.
I swear to God.
He could have just brought it with him. He could have sent it to us with the rest of his stuff like we originally planned. Yeah. Sent it the day before. Yeah.
Love you, Jason.
Yeah, love you, Jason. Look. He's got people handling that shit now, so he was very busy at the time. Yes. I get it. Just sucked for us.
Indeed.
Sucked a lot for us. Closing thoughts on PowerCon.
Closing thoughts. Where's my show at, bro?
I don't know.
2026? 2030?
I don't know.
I don't know. Let your daughter run it. Give it to your daughter when she's of age.
Oh, is she like 16 then? So yeah, she should be of age now.
Let her run the show.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just said I don't know. I'm just kind of bummed. For me, a lot of people that I've seen in the comments that on that post, it was a great time. Everyone had a great time. Why? The big question is why.
Yeah. Yeah, if you got to go back to the drawing board, man, that's what 2024 was for.
Yeah, a whole year. And out of that, you go, Toylanta? Okay.
Yeah. It just feels like a nothing burger, man.
Hell, if you're going to do that, keep it local. Take it to Michigan. Take it to Steel City Con in Pittsburgh. Lexington, was it the show in Lexington, Kentucky? Indianapolis, like there are, I don't know.
Despite what I just said about traveling, if PowerCon was in a state over, even Michigan, I could be convinced to do it just for the love of PowerCon and what it means to us. But I'm not going to Atlanta. And I'm not going to Atlanta for half a flagship,
Mm-hmm.
Like, not doing that. That sucks.
Yeah.
That sucks. Well, the chat has been lively, and
Very
I'm really
lively.
looking forward to touching on some of these things that they've left us in here. So let's go ahead and take a chat break. I'm going to
Oof.
take a quick 30 seconds. I need to grab something from across the room.
Okay, you do that.
I'm going to do
All
that.
right, chat. Hang tight. There's a lot of you. There's a lot of messages in here, so we're gonna power through them. Get it? Power through. Yeah, anyway. Zakanan is plotting out his liqueur for the special Hella Dope segment. Can't wait. Hoff the Basher is here. Yeah, it's a couple questions there we answered. How's it going, man? Our good friend Art G. Good to see you, man. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, all those fun things. Hope you're doing well. Our man Yojo Jerk, happy 100. Thank you, sir. We appreciate it. Hope to get you and the boys back on. You know, do our thing. Matthew Matson, happy. Oh, I'm sorry, he says Gappy 100. Right, thank you, man.
Gappy 100, y'all.
But Collecting Brothers, new overlay looks good. Having the schedule or outline can be helpful for the viewers. Does it also help you stay on schedule / topic? Well, you know, this is the first one. We'll see what happens in 10 episodes from now. Possibly still the same.
If this the Hella Hub is well received, I would like to keep up on it because I think it looks good. I think it looks slick. I think it adds a special layer, and it does help keep me on track. I mean, fuck, dude. Last week we did our Christmas episode, and we really phoned it in on that one.
Oh, yeah.
Like, yeah. So I think having the agenda,
I think it's just
is
nice
helpful.
so that people know exactly what we're talking about.
Yeah. They come in late, they can see what they missed, they can decide to go back. Maybe I'll go back and I'll edit the replay so it's got the bookmarks for the timestamps.
Or we can turn them into shorts. Because, you know, YouTube love them shorts.
Yeah. Yeah.
Maybe we'll get back to that. Because, you know, 2025 is about new things.
It is.
Tony Horton, what's good, everyone? Happy New Year. Tony, thank you. Happy New Year to you. Quentin J. Bidwell, the man, loves the new changes. Quentin, I'm going to shoot you a message. Probably not tonight. Maybe tonight. We'll see. I got to run something through you, see if you can help a broski out. So keep an eye out for that message. Emerald Knight, how's it going, man? Hey, if you're not following Emerald Knight photos on Instagram, please go follow this man. This guy has been killing it with a lot of these photos he's been doing. He was in that Toyvember contest with our good friends Action Figs and Mr. Wonderful. Man, killer shots, man. So if you're not following, give him a follow on the old Insta. And I believe he still has his thing on his show on YouTube. Just all the follows. Go do those things. It says such a cheap ass way to get out of doing the show. Yeah, well, you know, there's that. Ken's Toys, I would say money or lack of.
It's possible. We don't know. I'm not in Val's wallet. I don't know what it takes to run a fucking show of that magnitude at the convention center. So like I said, if he wants to make a public statement and put me in my place, I'm all ears. I'm just saying, do it right or kill it.
Robert is saying that they indicated that they'd be in Columbus in 2025 right up until a month ago. Yes, on their official Instagram, they did post that message, and then it got removed. You can still Google it and find the paper trail that was originally of the post, but when you click on it, it doesn't show up. But yes, that post has been removed from their Instagram. I'm pretty sure their Facebook and any other socials that they're on. It sucks because I think that's when they found out about the whole like Toylanta thing. So I mean, it is what it is at this point. I don't want. Well, it is. I don't care. It's done. I hope it does well. I hope this is just a phase of life, and they bring the show back in 2026. I hope.
Yeah, that's what I want. What's best for the show.
I know I want what's best for me.
Yeah, that too.
This guy.
That too.
Drew G, what's going on, man? He says Outlook looks great. Thank you. Ted did all the work. I just show up.
A lot of work. It was a lot of work. You guys got this instead of a Mossman video, so yeah, I know. People are suddenly like, no, fuck the Hella Hub.
Right.
I was trying to do both, but the fucking holiday week just fucked me up.
I get you, man. Jeff Moore says, I agree with Robert. We need a 2026 Hella Dope Con. Make it happen. Now, Ted, just a crazy thought, because we did talk about this a couple weeks ago. What if in some weird world that our good friends that we are now acquainted with Western Toy Show and Hobbies Galore, that we all combine together to do such a show?
I'm curious of the logistics, because it's kind of the same reason why Lawrence and Ed and Travis don't come here for the Columbus Toy and Game Show, right? Why are you going to travel all that way for a 1 day show in a weird ass place? I like the idea, and I do know we do have new friends that would probably love to show us some support. I would want to make it a scale that, like, at least maybe there was a hotel, maybe like a shitty ass Marriott. Yeah, just something tiny. And the show's like Saturday, right? So everybody rolls in Friday. We do the show Saturday. It's not a big show at all.
I mean, you roll in Friday, do the show, dinner Saturday night,
Mm-hmm.
and then Sunday, most people probably get ready to leave. I mean, like the logistic piece of it makes sense, but like I said, are you coming for the sake of the show or the sake of like a meetup? Because that's really what it is at the end of the day. It's a meetup that has a show that either we're hosting, or both.
Yeah, we would need a bigger draw than us. And I don't know if we can afford Bobby or Jason or the Four Horsemen, and I don't know if it would be worth their time. But if we could find a draw, something to put butts in seats, definitely something I would consider and would like to do. But god damn, it sounds like it'd be awful. Not the show, but setting up and preparing, and on top, I can barely make the Hella Hub here. You don't want me to fucking plan a fucking toy show? I love the idea. My ego is all on board with this.
Drew G says, so no more Nerf wars? Sadly, no.
Yeah, it sucks.
I got new Nerf guns too, man. I was ready to strap up and go, buddy.
When are we ever gonna have the opportunity for Bobby Valla and Laser Pants to come stomp around in our backyard again? It sucks. It sucks. Or even Ed, Travis, and Lawrence. I would need a really good reason, and a lot of stars would have to align to convince the three of them to come out here, just so we could ignore them most of the time by being like, oh, fuck, we got to work, or I got to do this thing with my wife, or oh, I only got 2 hours. Like, motherfucker, we drove hours to be here. I'm like, go to Big Fun. Yeah.
Go to Big Fun that's closed.
It's closed.
Machine Man and HGC both agree that there should be Mothmanicon or Mothmain Con.
Mothmanicon. Hey guys, welcome to Mothmanicon. Oh no.
Jesus Christ. You got I don't even know what you have planned for this video. You got to do it at some point. Man. The people are hungry for a Mothman.
So there were 2 things that I was going to do. So I was going to take Dr. Quinn, prison medicine woman, and instead of doing like a whole show, I was going to make it kind of just like a commercial, like what they would used to do, like back during prime time, like this week on Dr. Quinn, prison medicine woman, and I was just going to do a short clip of it. There is a commercial that I've been working on for months for Lawrence over at Punk with Toys that meshes the Masters of the Universe 1983 movie with Mossman whipping He-Man. And I had a lot of it laid out. I needed to film the Mossman parts, and my computer shut off. It didn't fucking save, and I was fucking pissed, and I haven't touched it since. I haven't touched it like 2 months, but that was sitting there, and I was like, you know what? Let's dust that one off. If we're gonna go record Mossman anyway, let's go do that. And then the Hella Hub happened, and look, I know it looks neat and slick. Shit, dude, this took forever. Took forever.
I can see it right now. Take that, there, He-Man.
Oh, it's so good. And fucking
take these weapons.
I don't want to spoil it, but like movie Skeletor is getting so fucking horny from it. He's whipping He-Man. He's whipping He-Man because He-Man shops at that bigger and badder place. And so that's why he's getting whipped. And Skeletor is just so fun. Like, there's some weird scenes. Like when you watch, if you go back and watch the movie, well, He-Man's getting whipped. One, Skeletor, he kind of cringes like, ooh, that hurt. And then there's another one where he's kind of holding his staff and he's just like, oh. And I'm just like, Mossman's going to get uncomfortable.
You got to put Skeletor's head on Big Boa's body.
Oh God! Major nipples.
Yeah, just reenact that part of the scene when he's holding the staff. He's all like, "Oh yeah, that'd be hilarious."
But like, I'm seriously just using movie clips. So, Mossman would be blue screened in, and I was able to zoom in enough on some of the movie clips that I think it's Snake who is doing the whipping. But I was able to cut him out, and then I was just going to kind of like do some slick editing to get Mossman in there. Honestly, I didn't know what I was going to do for that, but in my head it works.
Gotcha. Back to the chat there.
Yeah.
Robert says SippyCon for the win.
Yes.
But then Greg follows it up with a Hella Dope exclusive Sippy Cup.
This things I'm saying, dude. Maybe one of those what are those big cups that all the fucking girls are into?
I don't know what that damn thing's called. I want to say it's a Stanley, but it's not a Stanley.
Yeah, Stanley. A Stanley cup. Yeah. Yeah, a Stanley sippy cup.
Hold on. It gets better.
Okay.
Jeff Morris then says a Helicon exclusive would be a flocked and smell minty fresh. Where's the other one? Like, they were on a roll with this.
Yeah, I love the chat.
Can't find it now. I don't know if I started. Yeah, that'd be sweet. Oh no, it was I can't find it, but it was a sippy cup that is purple with a yellow like rim on the top.
Mm-hmm. I wonder if we can make those through our merch site.
Maybe.
That's interesting. It's an interesting thought. I love that. I love you guys. Keep sending those ideas.
Robert says PowerCon would have been epic because me and Stacy planned to go. Would have loved to see you guys, honestly.
Yeah. That's the whole point. Like, yeah, we're going there to work, and a lot of our day does suck because we're just stuck in a little booth standing around while everyone else is like, oh, look what I got. You know? But the time that we do get to see people and talk with them, fucking love it. And we would have loved to meet both of you. So
I'm gonna pull this one message up, and then we can do the next one and come back to wrap up the rest of them.
Okay.
House Batcher says, I also feel with the Four Horsemen new retail prices at cons won't have the draw that they have in the past. Here's where I'm going to slightly disagree. The disagree that I have there is it now levels the playing field. So their new, well, I don't want to say they're new, but their idea now is they are not going to try to intentionally bring older like waves. I mean, if they have some left over, they'll bring them. But like, let's say, what's the last wave? So the last, let's say the last cosmic wave that came out, Zaxxas, I believe, was the one that came out, or Outpost Zaxxas. So if they're on the next cosmic wave, they're not going to be able to interfere with the people who have that wave at the show. So while the price point, everyone loves that $35 price point. I get it. I bought some stuff there myself, but it takes away from the people who they sell to, us, Nerdzoic, you fill in the blank, while they're at the show selling it at their price, and we can't sell it at their price. We have to sell it at the price they tell us to. So now everyone's on that same price point grind, and it doesn't matter. So you can buy it from your favorite local toy store. You can buy it from Four Horsemen's line that has 10,000 people there, and they only made 1,000 exclusives. I think it levels the playing field a little more. Maybe it does hurt a little bit on their end because of the price, but I don't think it's gonna really affect them that much. Do you have anything on that?
No, I know the Cabal people go crazy for loading up on figures. Might it affect some? Maybe. But I still see lines galore. Four Horsemen should be all right. I don't know. Time will tell. Yeah. Hot the Basher might be right.
Maybe.
I don't know. I would tell you at PowerCon, but I'm not going. So
yeah. All right. Let's I'll pause here and then we can swing back.
Okay. Cool. So that was
hello, Whippy Todd.
All right, Aaron. We're a couple days away from 2025, and I am excited to let 2024 go. I guess I kind of want to start with what are some of your resolutions for 2025 personally, and maybe we'll do personally first, and then we'll come back around to the business on what we want to do.
Personally, I don't know. I really haven't even thought anything personally for 2025. I mean, I'm kind of already doing it now. Like, as some of you know, I lost my brother, and my brother he drank a lot, he smoked a lot, and to lose him at 50, I mean, that's 9 years away from me. So I've cut down significantly on drinking in general. As you can clearly see, I drink water. This is the best water. I don't care what anybody says, best water right here. But other than that, I just want to, spend more time with the kid. My son's getting ready to go to 5th grade next year, and he's playing basketball in 2 weeks. So I just want to be more, get more into the dad thing, help support my kid, and enjoy the things that he enjoy. Maybe burn this house down, get a new house.
Yeah. I think for me, I don't know. I feel like I'm just such a grump all the fucking time. Like 2024 was a pretty life-changing experience for me, from going from very financially okay to quitting my adult job to focus on this, to keeping somehow via miracles keeping the lights on every single fucking month. But I would like to have a little more fun. It always just feels like, okay, I gotta do the day job. I gotta deal with the family stuff. I gotta deal with the business stuff. And there's just not enough time for me. And then I get pissy and I get burnt out and I get grumpy and I'm moody all the time. And I don't necessarily like that. I think outside of that, I've done a great job at spending more time with my family, making more time for my wife. Like when it's time to hang out with wifey, I have to turn off everything else. Like I can't answer the emails or the chats or the text messages or the phone calls or anything. Like when it's her, it's her. And then, she respects when it's not her, I go do me. So I'm happy I was able to get to that, but a little more happiness for me, I think, from a personal standpoint, because I don't know, my stress level's way down. I'm just fucking grumpy all the time.
I get you. That I agree. That I wanna focus more on some me time. We were talking backstage before we went live. Now, trying to just find a day where we can let's play Marvel Champions or just chill for like a couple hours where we're not doing like you don't have to worry about anything. Just have like a us day.
Yeah. This is slightly off topic, and I apologize, but I got the Magneto deck for Marvel Champions for Christmas, dude.
Ooh.
And what I enjoy about it is, so those little minions come out, right? So you're fighting a villain, and then his little minion comes out, and he's like, "Hey, I'm gonna beat you up." Magneto has a card that just wraps them in metal, and boom, they're literally just done. That's it. They're just there. But then there's another card called Magnetic Missile. So you can take that little fucker that you wrapped in metal and you can chuck it at the villain and literally knock them on their ass. And it is just like the most beautiful mechanic and combo I've come across in this game. And it just brings me lots of joy whenever that works out. I like wrapping little bad guys in metal and then chucking them at the bad guy. It's very enjoyable. But yes, I
love the tangent.
Since we have started this, like literally since we have started this in 2022, we haven't had a date. Like we've seen each other and we've sat and we've talked and we've had a beer here and there, very few and far in between in 2 years. Yeah. But like every time it's like, okay, well, what are we doing about the business? When is this order coming? What do we want to get here? What do you want to do for this show? Did you see this bullshit toy drama? And that's just that's what it's been for 2 fucking years, where like, a decade ago, you used to just walk into my house and be like, "Hey, what's for dinner? You watching wrestling?" Like
that was my thing.
And we haven't done that in 2 fucking years. So yeah, maybe for 2025, I just want a non-hella dope day where like we just go do not hella dope for a few minutes, if it's even possible. I don't know if it's possible because it's literally our life. What the fuck do we even talk about? How was your day? Well, I had to fucking respond to the same email for the 58th time today. Like,
yeah.
I don't know if it's possible, but I would like to do that. What about from a business standpoint? When you were on Thursday with a friend a couple weeks ago, you were dropping some hints that there were things that you wanted to do differently. I don't know what the execution timeline is on that. And even a few months ago, we were talking shit about having a storefront. So what do you want?
72 hours.
72 hours?
One of those goes into effect in an hour and 30 minutes.
What?
Well, so for 2025 business wise, we're kind of re-looking at how the ordering process. So we went stupid bit like heavy on just ordering shit for the sake of ordering shit. And we had to look ourselves in the mirror and realize, one, we're just not that big of a store online toy presence yet. Big enough. We definitely have like our loyal customers who we see order weekly, monthly, whatever the case may be. And we get some of the newer faces that come through other avenues. But we're going to start scaling down what we order. So, I'm not going to order 19 cases of Marvel Legends. Never did that in the first place, but you get the idea. So more smaller quantities, but things that people are looking for. That's going to be the first part. starting in an hour and a half, for those who follow the Four Horsemen, will know that as retailers, we are allowed to put up the Reigns of the Beast wave starting at midnight Eastern Standard Time. So that's an hour and a half from now. They had changed their strategy for us when it comes to deposits. So we're changing our strategy for deposits also. So effective at midnight. If you choose to put down a deposit, it will be 25%. That is what they charge us. Just spreading the love back to you guys. We love you so much. And that's just more of a logistics financial piece just to kind of keep things straight. So that does go live. So as soon as we end the show, I gotta get everything in place, emails getting ready to go out. So if you did not buy from the Four Horsemen due to Christmas and this money being money, like I said, you will have the option to get it from us with the 25% down option, and then you'll pay the 75% when it arrives in 2026. Some other things we're looking at, always new ways of, saving for shipping. I mean, the shipping rates are going up in 2025. We're looking at our carriers and trying to figure out, is there a way that we can save you guys some money here and there? So that is another option. And then, just standard upgrades, new ways to maybe make the site look a little bit better, functional, a little more easier. The same old.
Yeah. I want to comment on the 25% thing because some people might be disappointed to hear that. But I mean, you do bring up a good point. There's pros and cons to the partial deposit for us and for the consumer. Like the 10% down it's easy, you get to hold the spot. And originally what we were thinking was, because we were dealing with so many cancellations at the time, well, if it gets canceled, we don't have to fucking refund a fuck ton of money, and we're not sitting on a bunch of money for no reason. But a lot of the independent toy companies have gone the way of kind of the Four Horsemen, where we are required to make a deposit. Now, when we started this, we just, hit them up on the phone, give us one of this, boom. And then we paid for it when it was time for it to ship. And that is not the case anymore. Now it's, okay, you want that? Well, it's $2,500 up front. And it's hard to do that when we have a lot of people who have pre-ordered it now, but maybe only put 10% down or something like that. So I like the 25% thing. I don't think people are going to fight us on that too much. And
I mean, analytically, out of 10 customers that we have that buys anything pre-ordered, 2 of them puts a deposit down. So I don't think that's gonna offset anyone anywhere in that fact. But
Yeah.
like I said, it is. That is what Four Horsemen wants. That's what they're asking for us. So we're just spreading the love evenly to everyone to say, hey, look, nothing. And like I said, this doesn't come out till 2026. So if you're buying one $50 figure, what's that? Total. What's that? $12?
Sure.
$12.50.
Something simple.
Somewhere like that. I don't know. Yeah. It does the math for you. So, but that's it. It's only on the Four Horsemen. Everything else will still, if it's under $100, it's still just $1. If it's over $1, or if it's over $100, it's 10%, like it has always been. So, like I said, it's only the Four Horsemen piece, unless things get really crazy. But that's the only big major change that we're doing pre-order wise. And that's it. It's only that one company. So,
yeah. So I guess for me, from a business standpoint, it piggybacks off of what you're saying. It's very much a back to basics thing. I think in 2023, things sped up for us very quickly, and we might have gotten a little arrogant on our massive rise, but that rise is also plateaued. It's kind of flatline. We haven't really gone down, but we haven't really gone up either. And I think a lot of that is because there were simple things that we were doing early on in the beginning that we stopped doing.
Yeah.
And I really want to go to a back to basics. Let's run this like it is smaller because it is. And when it is time for a warehouse or the storefront, we'll know. But right now, I really just want to get this to a point where we have faith that it's going to be functional for years to come. Because I mean, you can go back and watch some of our past live streams. Like, there's a theme to some of them. We've had some rough months as a small business, and look, dude, that's the name of the game, right? The internet will tell you that being an entrepreneur is fucking just getting a private jet and fucking chilling on the beach, man. But being an entrepreneur is solving fucking problems and overcoming obstacles. And if you're not doing that, then you're not really a fucking entrepreneur. If the shit just fucking works for you every single fucking day, you're full of shit or incredibly fucking blessed. So be thankful for that. We live in the real world, and like, even fucking, you look at Big Lots, you look at Party City, these were big brands that fucking went under. We are not immune to that, and as a small business, we're more prone to it. But yeah, I want to go back and fix the foundation, like, even if it slows us down, even if fucking 2025 puts us back at a 2023 pace. I'm fine with that. If that means 2026, we can go a little bit faster. So we'll go back to doing some of the more simpler things, like, pretend that nobody knows who we are. Pretend that only 25 people watch our live streams, so I think that's kind of what I want to do there.
Yeah, I mean, on top of that, I want to get back to Ted. Some of the things that we discussed, back in 2022. We both created a list, 25 things that, if we were to do, like, if we're gonna do something on YouTube, shorts, short videos, whatever it is, what would that be?
Yeah.
And we made a list, 50 items.
Yep, we did.
So, let's revisit that list. And for 2 years now, we've been like, yeah, we're gonna do more on YouTube. We're not just gonna do lives. We're gonna do stuff. Let's do stuff. I know schedules are gonna be rough. We'll figure it out. But we're not talking 8 videos a week. We'll find a day somewhere. And let's get more in the YouTube.
I would like that. It's something that's always in the back of my head. I would like to do more Mossman. I would. I would like to do more Mossman.
Since we're 3 days away from 2025, I'd like to welcome our new subscriber, Hambo. Welcome, Hambo.
Welcome. Thank you. Thank you for
coming and hanging out with us, man. Like, it's stuff like this, getting back to the people that got us here. The little ones, and we're not a channel that has like 400 people watching, where the chat's just like speeding through and you can't keep up. We're at a pace where I can recognize Hambone, or saying what's up to Greg Finstad. Like things like that. We got to get back to the basics. That's what we're doing. Back to the basics.
Yeah, absolutely. Running it like we just started it in 2022.
Right.
That's the move.
Early 2023. I like 2023 better. Let's go there. 2022, a little rough.
Yeah, but that's when we grinded the hardest, because we only got like maybe 8 sales in 2022, but we fucking earned every single one of them.
Ugh. I still like 2023 better.
Oh yeah, 2023 was a fucking blast, dude. It really felt like we knew what we were doing.
Indeed.
Yeah.
Wanna get back to the chat and wrap this up?
Yep. So, chat, it's your time again. We're going to go hit up all the other things that we started. So if we missed your stuff, we're going to come back to it now. And if you guys got anything to chime in on, now is your chance. We're going to go through all of it. and then we're gonna shut her down.
Indeed. Action Figs, Still City would be a perfect con. There's three a year, so making one power con would be great. Would be a good idea. I'll the Titan. I like Ted's turn of phrase, "Power gone."
Yeah, man, I'm so mad I didn't think of that when I was making this. Next
Oh,
time.
yes. Ed also said, make sure you add your P breaks to the Hella Hub.
That's a good idea, actually. I'll make like a smaller tab. It'll be like half the size of those regular ones.
Little itty. This is the wee P break. Halter Basher, can canceled orders be rolled into a gift card? There's a thing behind that. Let's say message us on Instagram. We can work something out. There's a new thing that they are working on. So we tried it with Mr. Wonderful and it worked. So there's some things that you would have to do to make it work, but it does work. But reach out. We'll let you know how that whole process works. HEC, the font and colors are cool. Appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you.
It's branding.
Yes.
Hey, Cannon says logistics are a lot harder to do than it is to spell. That's why I love autocorrect. It spells it for me. I'm the smartest dumb guy when it comes to like spelling shit, and then it goes like, "Oh, Apple goes, oh yeah, did you mean this?" I'm like, "Yes, I did. Thank you." Try spelling pterodactyl. Who thought there was a P in pterodactyl?
Yeah.
Oh, I'll be damned. Who we got here? Gojirar Luke. If I butchered your name, I'm sorry. That's just what I do. It says Toy Atlanta announced that it was moving to a bigger venue this year, so I guess we know why. I have questions then. All right, here's the question. For those of you who have been to Toylanta, and to those of you that have been at PowerCon, tell me the difference between the two.
Yeah, I guess you would have to go both, but
yeah, if you've been to both, explain to me in the chat what the difference is. Because if Toylanta's moving to a bigger venue, they're expecting something big from this.
But you literally have 3 months, less than 3 months, because I'm pretty sure it's like early March.
Yeah.
Wait, where is the time? Like, if you're trying to draw in more people right now, again, people need time to plan, request time off of work, fucking get hotels. Like, I just don't see the value that PowerCon is adding. And
I just want to know. I want to know what the expectation is. If you're getting a bigger venue by bringing PowerCon, that means PowerCon as itself is promising Toylanta something that makes the show bigger than what it already was, or was it? I don't know. I've never been to Toylanta, so I can't speak on it. But obviously, this comment here says something is coming with PowerCon to make this show bigger. I want to know what it is. I want to know, understand what's happening. So if anyone's been to both, put that in there before we end the show. We'll wrap it up and do those things. The Titan says, yeah, Helicon at Denny's parking lot doesn't have the same pool. No, we're definitely doing a Waffle House. Like, you know, Denny's is cool, but Waffle House is where it's at. It gives you a little bit of a shady feel, but then you're like, oh. You also go in and get some hash browns and some waffles.
In the the VIP section's actually in the back alley. So if you know, you know.
I know. Oh, I know. Greg wants to know 2025. What's your favorite fig from each big line you sell that you are looking forward to? We kind of tossed on this a little bit, but each line, that's a lot. That's a lot of lines, bro.
No, it's a lot of lines. I don't even fucking know what we carry. I don't even know what the fuck's coming.
I literally took a pause and ordered a bunch of shit. Like I needed to like reset.
Yeah.
But I mean, just to pick out a couple that are coming. I want to stress this when I answer this question. I'm answering it in the sense of things that we are getting in 2025. Not that it is like Valorverse. It's already out for them, but for us, we don't get it till 2025. So Series 5 Valorverse for me, really just, I mean, I think Atlas and that what is it? The others, it's the Senji, I don't know. It's that one, the thing. So those two, obviously Necronomus from Four Horsemen. The Void from AWOC, which I just got an answer on that is coming late summer. It's part of that brawler wave that is coming out. So I did get confirmation from Jason on that. So if anyone was asking or wondering, summer 2025. Nothing much really from Marvel Legends. I don't really collect G.I. Joe, so I don't really have anything there, or Transformers. Hell, I don't know. It's really not a lot. I'm also kind of sporadic for the things I collected, so
yeah. Maybe when some of these new Joy Toys dropped that you just fell in love with.
Yeah, I forgot about those. Those Roman army figures are coming out, and those Infinity that should be landing early 2025.
So if they have Roman Joy Toys, they need some cowboy Joy Toys, and then we can make a little diorama that's like Night at the Museum, where we're the giant person, and then there.
Yes, that would be sweet.
Yeah. Fun.
Anything for you on that?
No, man. Like I said, Marvel Legends Kane from Spider-Man is what I can't fucking wait. It better not fucking suck. That's all I gotta say. We'll see what happens, because I don't know what day it is, let alone what the fuck's coming out when, and it just all becomes a blur.
HGC with a 777 super chat. Thank you very much. He says, once every month, you guys 100% need to have a non-hella dope day, hangout day. Yes, we're hoping to find one day a month. So that's really it,
Yeah, just non-hella dope day.
Jackie Hunt says, I like hearing the simpler approach for 2025. Being personable is one of your outstanding characteristics. Thank you, sir. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Hoff the Basher, I think if you did like a news stream on toys every week, you could even add something most shows don't, that you will be selling these toys in the future. Actually, that was one of our kind of like very similar to one of our topics that we had in our little brainstorming sesh 2 years ago. So it's something that we could probably, honestly, Ted, like this hub idea. I forget. Actually, that's a great idea in this comment, because then we can put on there, like, Four Horsemen, Hasbro, blah blah blah, and we can just boom hit them up real quick, and it doesn't even have to be both of us. It can be one of us, both of us.
Yeah.
So it's not like it's going to be a 15-minute video. Something short, like a quick to the point. Hey, this is what's coming. Hey, this is the news this week on Valorverse. Valorverse is coming out with a glow-in-the-dark Vanguard. That's not true. So don't go blowing Bobby up about that. That's not true.
You're gonna get us in trouble, dude.
Probably. Maybe I blew a secret that he's working on. It's not. Don't do that.
We don't know. Bobby doesn't talk to us.
He doesn't talk to me. Maybe I don't even talk to him about that anymore.
Yeah.
But yes, Hoff, that's something that we could definitely look into doing. Like I said, we've tossed that idea around. We just never did it. So good idea. Thank you. That says that Toylanta was more toy sellers than actual toy making companies. They were moving to a bigger venue before PowerCon was ever a thought. Interesting. But then, okay. So here's the follow-up question. So if Toylanta is more about toy sellers than actual toy making companies, does that mean that they are bringing in more toy sellers, or are they trying to now blend both of them? where you have a fair amount of toy sellers and then bring in the toy making companies. More questions than answers.
I'm just saying there's a timeline. You know, there's 3 months. Unless this shit was already planned out. I just even if they announced like the biggest fucking toy exclusive ever was gonna be at fucking Toylanta PowerCon. I still just don't see that's enough time for people that weren't already going to be like, oh, you know what? I think I will go. I don't think it's enough time.
Well, we're gonna find out.
Not to make a difference, you know?
The pens to paper, they've already signed the deal, so something's coming. I'd like if the funds were available, I would go just to see what it was. Like what's the big woo-ha about?
Mm-hmm.
But that's probably not gonna happen. But you never know. I'm probably gonna be on vacation around that time. The Kanan says all the best fighters in the world go to Waffle House. They do.
They do.
There's a video of this girl, like I guess this chick threw a chair. The lady behind the counter caught the chair with one hand and was like, "What?" Like that. She's been places.
Yeah.
The Titan says, especially after last week's episode, I've always thought of this as a Seinfeld of YouTube, stream about nothing. Hopefully the Hella Hub doesn't throw that charm. No, probably not.
No, we're still us. I just, if somebody's casually passing through, the goal is the Hella Hub. Love the name again. It attracts people. Now they're like, oh dang, what's this? This looks like that thing I saw on ESPN RG.
What the fuck is an ESPN RG?
It's the newest ESPN sports ball channel.
Oh, I must not be subscribed to that one.
You don't fucking God. Do you even fucking watch anything, dude? Jesus fucking Christ! Fucking try to talk.
I do.
Okay.
Hey, fix my camera back.
Yeah, fix your camera back. Well, always watching TV while we're doing a fucking show.
Yeah, see that's what I'm saying. Nothing's gonna change. Put on. Let me see here. Halta Basher says I have never been to Toylanta to have. Oh wait.
I've never known Toylanta to have exclusives. PowerCon has too many exclusives.
Okay. I had to decipher words. I mean, I don't know. Like I said, new to me. I'd love to find this out. Listen, a new name that I see here, Kit Gideon. Jolanta was in the Gas South Convention Center. Isn't Toylanta just going there too? Last year, Toylanta was in Hilton, Atlanta, Northeast. I went to both events this year. I have no idea. I have no clue where they are.
Yeah, don't know. At first, when I started this, I thought he was implying Jolanta was at a gas station. And I was like, well, I don't know if you were at the right place.
Can you imagine pulling up to like, I don't know, a Buc-ee's or something, and there's Jolanta or DFW just chilling at a gas station. Like, hey, get some gas while you're here. Buy a toy.
Yeah,
that'd be hilarious. HGC says Toylanta Jolanta is run by the same crew. They already ran the Jolanta show at the new venue. It's pretty big, and there are vendors upstairs along with a presentation room. Interesting.
I mean, it just sounds like PowerCon without independent toy companies there.
Yeah.
I don't know. Time will tell. I'm curious.
The Kanan starts blasting out the glow in the dark bang card on socials.
We are gonna get. I'm gonna get fucking reamed for this later.
Yeah, I already see the email coming.
Yeah.
Halta Basher, glow in the dark bang card confirmed. No, debunked.
No,
Definitely debunked.
It's not a thing. And if
it
it
is a
is,
thing,
that idea came from us.
right. I take credit for that one.
Yeah.
Good friend Legend Series. Hello, friends. Congrats on 100. Thank you, sir.
Thank
Make
you.
sure you slide over and check out Legend Series. I'm pretty sure
He should be
about to go
live
on.
now. I don't know what he's doing here. Normally he's live now. And Zakanan's usually over there by now too, to mod and shit. So I was confused that Zakanan was still here. No live tonight. Ah. Well, enjoy your night off, man. I love not doing a show on Sunday. All right, the 24 hours. Fuck, I gotta hype that. Yeah, so Legend Series is going fucking buck wild for New Year's. So go subscribe to that channel right now. There might be a hella dope commercial if I fucking get the job done. Tony, I'm sorry. I've been making the hella hub over here, and I thought I was off Christmas Eve. I worked Christmas Eve. That was the day I was like, if you get it, which I'm trying very hard, it is going to be like the morning of, and I apologize. So, thank you for the opportunity.
No.
I hope I don't disappoint you.
No, headcanon. No. Go to your room.
Guys, stop it.
Oh, Lord. I swear, you say one thing and it turns into the internet's gonna go crazy now.
I'm glad nobody watches this show now.
Right. Watch now. The replay is gonna have like 5.3 thousand views.
Yeah.
We'll hit our 1,000 subscriber by the end of the year because of some mysterious word that isn't true. It's not true, people.
It's not true.
Fake news. Clickbait. That's what it
Fake
was.
news. We made it up. Just a rumor. We don't know nothing.
Clickbait. That's the chat, bro.
That's the chat. I love that. All right. We are getting the flashing light. It says wrap it up.
Wrap it up, B.
Aaron, what would you like to promote?
The only thing I'm promoting is Superman landing tomorrow. In 1 hour and 2 minutes from now, the Four Horsemen Reigns of the Beast will go live. And because I like you guys so much, I'm gonna run a little something special for the first week of pre-orders. To you fine United States people, sorry international fans, I can't do this for you yet. We're gonna do free US shipping for the first week.
For the Four Horsemen?
For the Four Horsemen, Reigns of the Beasts.
Okay.
Wave. Yes. First week.
Okay. Awesome. Cool. What else you got?
That's it.
Awesome. Well, speaking of free shipping, once again, channel members, keep an eye out for your free shipping code, which will be dropping this week for the new year. So get hyped for that. Unless you're in Canada, and apparently we can't fucking ship shit to you.
Oh, it's even worse, guys. I looked that up, dude. That's wild,
dude. It was all right. Side tangent, friends. We made a sale on eBay. eBay wouldn't let me send to Canada, even though the postal strike is over. And eBay was like, "Nah, fuck your shit." So I got the guy to come to the website, buy it from the website, cancel the eBay order, and I'm like, I'm 100% positive I can ship to fucking Canada. I can ship to fucking anywhere, and fucking our service did the same thing, and then it was like, well, we'll ship it, but it's going to be $96.64 or some bullshit like that.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's for a fucking $25 figure that weighs 1 pound 6 ounces. Like, no fucking way. So Canada, USPS, I don't know, somebody fucking get that shit together. But for now, Canada, you're cut off. You've been drinking too much, Canada.
Yeah.
Cut off.
Yeah.
Until y'all work this shit out.
Yeah.
Anyway.
TC, I don't know. Maybe it glows in the light. I don't know. I don't know.
So much trouble, Aaron. I'm forwarding all the messages to you. I am not dealing with any of that.
That's fine. I'll forward them to you.
All right, guys. Next week we have Toy Hangover 3. It is our annual first of the year show where it's just like all our other shows. I just recycle the same thumbnail every year and make it look special because I'm lazy. And then 2 weeks from now, we have the wonderful Zakanin to join us. Very excited for that one. And then I guess we're gonna maybe squeeze in a members channel members show. We'll do a drawing, get some channel members in here, and yeah, we'll do a show with that. I don't know, man. Maybe then we'll just take a week off. I don't know yet. Hella Hub wore me out. I'm ready for a break. Ready for a break.
Don't do that. I'm just kidding.
Oh my god.
I mean, you can, but
don't do that. Don't do that.
Man, yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, go to the website. Go buy a Christopher Reeve Superman. Go buy a fucking Krampus. Go buy hella dope crates, which are now $20, the lowest they have ever been. Go get your shit. This has been episode 100. Thank you guys for joining us for 100 fucking episodes. We wouldn't be here without you. Y'all mean more to us than you know. Go to Hella Dope Toys. Love you all. Happy New Year. Be safe.